Welcome back, crew, for real. This time, hopefully, it does not cut out on YouTube again. But we are back for season 2, session 11, and the crew is coming up against their first dragon this session, as they are caught on the seas by the Imperialists sent by Prince Aterza. With a little bit of a recap, the group concluded the Fight for Peace arc, emerging as winners of Kosir's tournament, but had a bit of an infernal intervention there with Shinzo Z causing chaos and havoc, marking two who agreed to an unspecified favor, Will and Wisteria, and marking mockery where his helm bore the hidden symbol of Shinzo Z. The group was able to escape from the tournament grounds after calming the riot down that Shinzo caused, and then kind of prepared for their journey to Fesia, where they acquired their new boat, the Balancing Act, and kind of got ready to set sail. But with that too, last session, a good bit of the time was spent on kind of who the Gavels were. Because between the Gavels, there's a lot of different goals and overarching kind of opinions, and the group's trying to align those and kind of find where they find common ground. With some having goals that others didn't feel were a fit for the Gavels, but eventually they did find at least agreement on 3 principles. And after agreeing to that, basically they will always kind of protect the weak. They will always fill their contracts. They will always kind of find connections amongst the diverse people of Kazuya. Those were kind of where those agreements currently stand and kind of where they lie at the moment. But as they were kind of finishing up those negotiations, we'll call them, they did hear a cry from one of their kind of red shirt guards that was manning the ship. And coming out kind of in the midst of a storm with waves rocking the Balancing Act and kind of rain pelting down, the group saw 2 wyverns bearing riders sporting the black and silver of the Imperialist faction, basically kind of hovering in air in between this blue-scaled dragon, kind of just huffing steam, billowing off of its nostrils, off of its scales as it soars through the skies, and the riders calling out, Prince Aterza sends his regards. And with that, we're going to dive right into combat. Let me put this...
It's happening.
This will be the crew's first fight at level 8. So they got a lot of cool new stuff they can bust out.
This also our first fight in a very long time that wasn't part of the tournament. Sure. What are we going to do if we don't have favor?
Yeah, yikes.
I would say there's no crowds to win over at this time. You see kind of just... and this will actually be the first fight with the ship as well. So viewers, there'll be a couple things that are going along with that. We are using the vehicle subsystem rules from Pathfinder 2E. We're making a couple tweaks to it. Typically, if the vehicle's in motion, there's a lot of penalties that go along with it. We are dropping those, but we are keeping the out of control penalty. So if the vehicle does go out of control, there's nobody piloting it, or they fail their piloting check using a reckless maneuver, the PCs will get a -2 status bonus to their attacks, or circumstance bonus to their attacks. So that'll be something to keep in mind as the ship is kind of making its way through. But overall, let me get you guys, let me turn the encounter on and roll me some initiatives.
Oof. It's fine. It's fine. Is where we are currently like definitively like where we are, or can we like move ourselves around to where it would make sense for us to be on the ship?
Unfortunately, you guys did not have anybody on watch and failed the check, so you guys were coming up from below deck. So you guys could flip on either side because you guys are in your cabins at the moment. But it basically, and actually, well, Belric, you could probably flip to either side because different cabins on that side. Valkyrie and Wisteria share one. The other group members share the other, with Belric hanging out with in the stables with the other, or with the animals.
Gotcha.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Perfect. All right, let me get these guys in. All right, you see as you guys look up these wyvern knights, just wings billowing in the air. Oh, actually, we still got two people on that side. Belric, Mockery, give me an initiative roll.
I feel like I did. Did I not go through?
Oh, let me see.
All right, I'll do it again.
Oh, you got 23. Yeah, so yeah, you clicked. I think you clicked the perception check, which I.
Oh yeah, my bad. Here we go. A little better. You can add 2, or you can take that.
Perfect. Did you roll 2, Mockery? Or did we lose Mockery?
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh. All right, roll initiative.
Oh, all right then. Oh yes. The wyverns, the dragon, the horror. Let me double check. Yep, perception. There we go.
Nice. And you guys see kind of well, Wisteria, you see a few things. You see as the kind of the billowing of the wings of the wyverns as they've got their riders atop them, black and silver armor, kind of gleaming in the kind of the moonlight. You see the blue dragon kind of taking up majority of the view in front of you. But one thing you notice, and at this point, just you notice, is maneuvering through the water. You see a claw, a bit of a fin, a bit of a tail, kind of just almost cresting above a wave just slightly as it maneuvers closer. You see a smaller but additional dragon, a part of the group. So the other group has not noticed this. I will point out there is point out rules in case you want to bring it to their notice. But at the moment, this one is hidden beneath the waves.
I'm assuming that's going to be an action to point out.
It is.
Okay.
Perfect. But with that, the brawler is up. Mount side. Trying.
Deegan, you're kind of cutting out a bit.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's just I could hear something coming through, but it was not understandable.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh no.
Computer is being weird today. But yeah, you guys see the wyvern, kind of the brawler, this dragonborn with black and silver armor, kick his mount into gear and start to kind of flap its wings and make its way towards the ship. He's got to spend action to command his beast, and it's going to take 2 actions for the wyvern to make its way over. He is going to also spend an action to dismount from the beast.
You're sounding good now, by the way.
What's that?
Sounds good now.
Oh, perfect. He is going to throw a punch at Will. You see, kind of as he comes through, his armor gleaming, the Imperial logo, kind of proud on his, kind of just gleaming on his chest. You see him whip his longsword through and take a slash towards you.
Hey, I don't know if something just happened, but all of the tokens just disappeared from the map on my end.
And only you disappeared from my map.
Yeah, same as Keegan.
Weird.
I don't see Will.
Yeah,
Oh,
see. Oh,
I've
well,
been deleted. Okay, I'm back.
All right. So you see him slash out, kind of gets a cut across Will, and he goes, in this gravelly voice, "You will pay for your crimes against Ataria." as he glares at Will and glances back with a kind of curt look towards Mockery and Wisteria. Wisteria, you are up.
All right, so first off, I'm going to mark the blue dragon as my person of interest, and then devise a stratagem against it as a free action. Okay. Don't trust that roll against a dragon, so I'm going to use my free recall knowledge on the. It's on the wyvern. Okay, macro. So I'm going to recall knowledge on the wyvern to try to figure out its lowest saving throw.
Fortunately, it is not off guard to you. You think you may have remembered from your time fighting them that fortitude may be their low save, but it's hard to remember.
Okay.
I didn't think that was possible for you to fail these at this point.
All right, so that was all the one action. I'm going to point out the sea dragon. Okay, so it becomes hidden instead of undetected, but I don't have to roll or anything else.
Another dragon? This one is not High Prince of Terrasos, is it?
Coming from above and below. Don't care who they are. This is our ship and we need to defend it. And then, let's see. I don't know if I want to spend a shot. The cannon on the map represents our harpoon.
Yep, the cannon's a boarding harpoon, and the ballista is a heavy ballista.
And can it be like rotated to face any direction, or is it like if we were to attack with it?
Definitely. So you'd have to use the kind of the two actions to aim, but you could kind of use rotate it anywhere.
Okay. So my third action, I'm going to start moving towards it.
A ballista? That's so.
Yeah, I mean those they take a bit to move and aim, but they do quite a bit of damage.
All right, so that's my turn getting in position.
Wow.
All right, Mockery, you're up. Mockery may be on mute.
Alright. Sorry. I was chewing cereal. Alright. I am debating on whether or not I want to ask if Mockery can have a level of fear, because this is a fear of his. Canonically now. But given the severity of the situation, I feel as though for now he will be brave and courageous, and the wyvern, it's landed, right? It's on the boat.
It is on the boat.
Yeah. So first things first. Let me double check and measure out. Yep, it's within range. We are going to do a demoralize on it. That one's a little bit rough, so we're going to use the once a day ability from the Hell Plate. Hell Half Plate. Let me post that real fast.
I'm surprised they still let you do that.
One of them's currently fueling it. Hold on, I got
Oh, true.
So envision, and this works for let's see, attack rolls, checks, or saving throws. So it is applicable here.
Perfect. Give us another roll.
Another roll with a +2. Let's see here, and then doot, doot, and doot. 30.
That'll be something. How does Mockery try to demoralize this creature? That remember, I think you've got the glare, right? Because the wyvern does not speak.
Yes. So Mockery, he would first let out almost this howl, this roar, just to get its attention, and then his eyes would just burn into its own. He'd just give it this look, this stare to know it has walked into its death. That every instinct in it would know. It just entered the... I'm not really sure what to call us. I almost said the Lions then, but none of us are playing like the cat race.
We use that phrase in real life, and none of us are cat people.
It's entered the Lions then. So next up, gonna stride on up, and we are going to swing the maul, the gavel. Ooh, almost forgot. There we go. Now I'm targeting him. 29 to hit.
That'll hit. And don't forget to target the creature, but that will hit.
I actually did this time. It just didn't. Dang. And then damage. Trying to remember if this is... Nope, I believe I'm good, so... Oh, dang. Unfortunate roll, but the damage is damage, and every point counts.
Perfect. How's that all look?
So, after he stares into its eyes, he just... Basically, one footfall onto the ship to just launch him straight forward. The second footfall is to bring him up ever so slightly, and he just swings the gavel down onto the back of its neck. Not able to completely crush it or do anything of the sort, but still enough to rattle.
Perfect. Gee, you're up.
Okay, to shoot a ballista, that's a range attack roll using dexterity, is that right?
It's a ranged attack roll. It's a saving throw using the ship stats. So if you look into the boat / horses with the balancing act, it has all of the kind of the actions for the ship as well as their launches as well. That has their damage and DCs.
Whoa.
Cool. Okay. And the okay, my level 8. I have Powerful Leap, which gives me a 5-foot automatic vertical jump instead of the base 3 feet. And then I have the Boots of Bounding that increases that by another 3 feet up to 8 feet.
Nice.
So would I be able to
Whoa.
jump up to here in one leap?
Yeah, I think so. We'll say so.
Awesome. All right, so that's a move action, and Jeet will like go low and then jump, and it's partly his innate strength and partly like the boots that glint in the light as he jumps one square over right there.
You do see as you try to leave, the wyvern rider slashes out towards you.
All right, that's a regular hit. Okay, take that damage. And then I'd run over here. Have more than enough movement speed to get there. Take my shot at the blue dragon.
Yeah, I will say that is a kind of perfect at the blue dragon. For any of the other ones, you would have to use the aim action. But I think for that, now once it's pointed towards the bow, the blue dragon is a pretty hefty target. You won't need that.
Oh, dang.
And then I shoot. Shot.
I'll get the reflex save in, and I think it fails, but don't forget to post the thing.
both actions launch ballista, yeah?
Perfect. That will fail by 2.
Nice.
Dang!
How does that all look as you get that off, G?
Yeah, it's just jump up, rush to that ballista, and then just hammer the release mechanism with his gauntlet, releasing it, and it goes right towards the dragon, which just serendipitously it was aiming right at. So this dragon is taking on the full wrath of our fully prepared ship.
You see the ballista bolt kind of cut through the dragon's shoulder, blood falling from the blue dragon as electricity arcs between its scales. You see fury in its eyes as it looks at you. All right, you're up.
Jeet's so sick. That was a cool move. All right. Hey, I have a real quick question.
Hmm?
So, since I matured my animals again, I forgot enlarge animal and I added gravity weapon. Can you explain a little bit? Sorry to do this, but can you
Sure.
explain gravity weapon to me? Is it an automatic thing or?
Oh, so you have to use your action to cast, so it takes one of your focus points as well.
Okay.
And then what does it do? Oh yeah, so you basically, if you put that on yourself, it'll apply automatically too. But basically, it'll give you a +4 to your damage because you guys currently have weapons that do two dice worth of damage. So it'll give you a 4 on that because it's twice that.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to begin my turn. Do I have my arrow or my bow drawn? Or do I need to take
You guys would have enough time to get your weapons out as you heard that coming in.
I'm going to start my turn by commanding animal, and I'm going to command Red to move by the wyvern and behind the soldier over here.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to have him do. Sorry. There. And I had him do bird support benefit. So this will. Oops.
Oh, nice. All right.
Okay, yeah. So that'll be his turn, and then I am going to. Do I have any issue if just if I'm shooting these guys super close range? Is there any negative?
You don't have any penalty to it. Luckily, he's already struck at Jeep, but you did see this guy does have attack of opportunity.
Okay. I don't know what that means if I attack him, but.
Oh well, this turn it doesn't mean anything, but the bow has the manipulate trait, so anytime the manipulate, he gets to do an attack of opportunity if he has a reaction left.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do my hunter's mark on this fella, on the brawler, and then I'm going to attack him twice with my bow.
I think that may take. Are you using gravity weapon?
No.
Oh nope, you're good then.
Okay, cool. The hunter's action, and then sorry. Yeah. Got it. Okay. In a minute. I'm going to target him. Hold my fearsome longbow. Come on here. There. Okay. There's attack. Oops. Attack 1. Oh. Brutal. 2. There'll be my attack too. Brutal.
Oh,
That's
good.
rough. I will say you've got hero points.
It's too early.
You guys get 2 now. Probably give both of you the boat.
All right.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
I'm re-rolling first attack. Sheesh.
Youch, that's a 9.
26 though.
Okay, now we know a 26 is not enough to hit him.
It's rough.
That'll be Balric's turn.
Both of the arrows fly by. You see Red in kind of perfect opportunity to try to snatch and kind of dig its claws into the wyvern, but unfortunately it's not able to find an opening. And kind of near the point where Wisteria kind of outlined, you all were able to notice kind of the fins emerging through, but now you see this creature rise up out of the depths. Little wings kind of starting to float and push it further as it gets closer to the ship. And you see it rear back its head. And it looks out at the rest of you all. It looks even at its ally, and it says, "We are dragons. You pester us. You will die. Get out of the way." And you kind of see, before it even gives the wyvern rider a chance to get out of the way, it rears its head back and unleashes this blast of water, just arcing out, just kind of gushing through and just making this burst of energy as it uses its breath weapon.
Oh no.
And everybody within there, give me a DC 26 reflex save. And yes, he did target his own crew on that. Oof.
I think I must re-roll that. I'm pretty sure it will kill me.
Ah!
That's much better.
All right. Balric's re-rolling. I got a nat 1.
Better, Sess.
That's my last hero point. Used to.
You see the wyvern rider kind of recognizing the call out from the dragon, is able to kind of duck and dodge, kind of keeping himself out of harm's way. You see the wyvern fails to kind of recognize what is coming. Jeet, Will, and now Belric are able to at least protect themselves as much as they can, but Mockery and Mockery for both those is get hit by the full blast, taking 30 bludgeoning damage as this just torrent of water bursts through, bludgeoning you guys, trying to beat you almost into the deck. All right, the blue dragon is up. It is furious. You see it is bleeding out from where Jeet cut it. This thing flies up. You feel this thud on the deck as it collides into it, landing. Jeet, you see this thing kind of staring you in the face, blood dripping, electricity arcing out from its body as it glares at you and calls as, "Mortal, you are nothing before a dragon." It unleashes with his draconic frenzy.
Oh, I should have raised shield.
There was no time.
Oh, there was no time.
So 2 claw strikes.
Ooh.
Oh, 1 minute.
Okay. Good.
And a horde strike. Crit miss.
Yeah. You'll love to see it.
Wow.
He's too powerful.
So you see it slash. First hit kind of cuts through your armor. The second one, you're able to kind of bring your full armor to bear. The third one, you completely dodge aside as this dragon unleashes upon you. All right. This one, you see it, this little kobold kick its dragon into gear, having it move both forward as well as up, moving 20, kind of additional 10 feet into the air from compared to the ship. And you see before it moves up in the air, this kobold begins to spin his arms, arcane sigils flowing around him, and you see him look towards the kind of the dragon beneath, and cast its power out, casting haste upon the sea dragon. Will, you're up.
All right. I have a suspicion that this is going to get me killed, but I can't do anything else. It's this or nothing. Hold on. Actually, one thing real quick. What's the range on this spell? Oh, it's only 30. Okay. So all right. I am going to I'm just going to assume I'm going to take an opportunity attack from the wyvern. But I'm going to take a stride over to get out of the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I don't know, should I go one more? Hold on, let me check the ranges real quick. All right, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start off. What's the range? What's the size on this one? The radius.
If you post a spell, it'll have it with it.
Yeah. I'm just jealous. This is single target. I was like looking for how many people it targets. That was my problem. It's single target. I am going to start off by casting there's no better time, I think. Gotta check some ranges real quick. I don't think I can get both of them. All right, I'll save that then. In that case, I'm just going to cast. Let's start with an agonizing despair on this wyvern knight. I think it's going to be my best bet. Try to slow him down a little bit.
Decide if you can
Very
hear
fair.
the evil spoken.
Oh,
I didn't think such a thing was possible.
So how's
Pretty high
that
damage too.
cast it off?
I am going to as Will is backing away, he's like jogging backwards and just speaks out. You will regret harming the vessel. And then suddenly he does, as his mind is racked with the kind of regret that makes you want to just give up entirely, sapping his stamina. And that is all 3 of my actions, and I'm done.
sheesh.
Perfect.
Nice.
You see fear enter his eyes. He is frightened 3, and blood streaming down his snout as that mental blast goes off in his head. All right, the brawler is up. You see he is frightened, bloodied, but still determined. You hear him kind of call out, "For the prince, for the empire!" Voice trembling as he speaks. But he's gonna switch gears and hold his position and continue trying to pick on Belric. You see as he does this, he kind of slashes out once, striking with the long sword. And again. Oof, I've still got Will targeted. Belric, what's your AC?
26. Both hit.
Hit, unfortunately. So he slashes into you for 34 total damage. Fear evident in his eyes, but he's still trying to fight. You see he kind of looks back, kind of weighs his options, and he is going to kind of maneuver around a little bit, clearing up his angles. Wisteria, you're up.
All right, so first I'm going to free action devise a stratagem on the blue dragon. As usual. Not going to be attacking the blue dragon this round. I'm going to recall knowledge on the Wyvern Knight Brawler. Trying to see his weakest saving throw.
Nice. He is off guard to you. And you find that kind of looking at him, especially looking kind of how he dealt with Will's psychic attack, Will saves are his weakest save.
Yeah, so I'll shout that out to the party. And he's off guard anyway because he's frightened to me. But now that I've identified him, I can use a new action I have to... Trying to put it in the chat. All right, well, I'm going to analyze weakness. So the next time I deal sneak attack damage before the end of the turn, it deals an additional 2d6.
Nice.
And then, so Devise Stratagem Recall were free. That was first action. Second action will be an attack. And that. Okay, my Foundry's not doing anything. Looks like, let me try reloading.
Do you have your character sheet popped out? I noticed that none of my stuff works if I have it popped out on a separate screen.
No, I don't have it popped out.
Ah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you see is able to jump back just enough. Your bolt flies past.
Oh, I'll use a hero point while I'm that. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Really hoping for a crit there with that frightened too. So, but I do get analyze weakness. All right. And then for my third action, I'm going to aim the harpoon cannon at the blue dragon. And that's my turn.
Let me check. I think aim takes 2 actions. So you'll have your third action free.
No, it was analyze weakness, strike, and then aim for my 3 actions.
Yeah, aim takes 2 actions.
No, on Demiplane, it says the harpoon cannon takes 1 action to aim. It says the ballista takes 2, but the harpoon is just 1. Unless there's somewhere else.
Yeah, aim is 1, load is 2, launch is 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. It doesn't match with what is on the character sheet in the Foundry.
Weird.
Demiplane?
The ballista's 2-2-1, and the harpoon, at least on Demiplane's 1-2-1.
Okay. Cool. We'll have the ballista be 1 then, or the cannon be 1. Perfect. Mockery, you're up.
All right then. He's going to keep at this wyvern. This is going to be a rare 2-swing turn.
On your first swing, well, I was going to say I was going to use Inspire Stratagem to give you advantage on the roll. So,
Oh, sorry.
I mean, see if you crit, I guess. I have to call that out beforehand, which is before the roll happens, so I'll try to keep up with it. But
My bad.
I mean, you might have a chance of critting if you want to
Oh, yeah. Roll. Nope.
Okay.
And then second swing. And this one's going to be with mockeries. Do I use the tail or no? No, I'm just going to use them all. Same with them all. 27.
That will hit.
All right, so 2 hits, and the last action is going to be. Oh, Hyena's not here.
I'll
Yes.
throw it on the board.
Should I do a retroactive reflex save for him? Because he would have probably been in the area for it. For like the water breath.
Oh, we'll just say he wasn't in the area. And you can kind of move him as you like.
Got it. Thank you. And bonus action. Sorry. Last action to command Hyena. Oh, dang! Hyena is not healed up from last time. And Hyena is going to bite as well. Unfortunately, a miss, so I'll get the damage from Mockery. First attack. Damn. And second attack.
I don't think it mattered for that roll, but it's important to note, perhaps for later, that Hyena is still considered prone from the last battle he was in.
Oh.
I'm going to go through clear those conditions.
It's all messed up.
But how's that look that you went through and struck? Did we lose you?
No, I'm here. I was fixing Hyena. What was that?
Perfect. How does that all look?
So Mockery's just continuing seeing the approaching. Oh, actually, what would you call this? A flock? A
A group of dragons is called a flight of dragons.
It is.
flock.
I don't know
The
why I know
approaching
that.
Flight.
Wow.
He is getting a bit more panicked, and as such, he is more ferociously just bashing this gavel into this wyvern, trying to get it off the board as fast as possible. Just one into the shoulder, another one into the chest, while he whistles for Hyena to sick him, and Hyena does what Hyena does.
Perfect. Jeet, you are up.
Okay. Cheat will use one action to raise his shield. His new shield that he has. He fortunately or fortunately doesn't have a weapon drawn in his other hand, so he's going to use his other best weapon as he imbues his hand with magical energy. This has the manipulate trait, and goes to strike at the blue dragon with a spell. But again, this has manipulate trait.
You're able to get it off?
All right, we will try for warding aggression and attempt to punch.
Warning aggression.
Okay, we're going to try a hero point that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, brutal.
Okay, so that gives me the failure effect of warding aggression, which is +1 status bonus to.
2 and 3. Oh.
Yeah.
You see this dragon just glaring daggers at you as you move closer and try to punch into it, but are able to pierce through its scales.
I will take every bit of AC I can get. That's my turn.
There.
I'm coming in to help.
All right,
Next
you
turn.
are up.
I'm still keen on this brawler right next to me. So very similar to my last turn, I'm going to have red fly in and attempt to flank. So I'm going to command animal. I'm gonna move him here, and then very similar. I'm gonna do the support thing, and then I am going to take 2 shots at him.
He is going to use his attack of opportunity to try to slash you on the first.
I'm 26. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So here's the first strike. That will finally hit. All right, I need to roll all this.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got the fire rune now too.
Fire. All right, and then this will be my second. That's not great.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, first one comes through, he kind of drops low as the other one goes over his head.
Okay, and then this is something that I just got, so I have a question on it. Let me post it real quick. Warden's Boon. So you point out vulnerabilities present in your hunted prey. Oh, in my hunted prey. I guess I don't have a question on it then.
I mean, you can make it so Wisteria will do more damage, I think, against this guy.
If he were to attack that guy, though, right?
Yes.
It has to be on my hunted prey. Yeah,
I believe so.
I think Wisteria's got her own thing going on up there. So,
Well,
is that just for ranged attacks, or could I do it for like someone else?
Oh, I think it's any. Yeah, it's just hunters edge to an ally until the end of their turn. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, I guess I'm gonna use my final action. Why not? I'm taking the 3rd shot. Get lucky.
You'll surprisingly, actually, will it? Yeah, you'll surprisingly hit.
Yes.
Got him.
Right.
Perfect. How's that all look as you get it off? You said you use your bird support benefit, right?
I did, yeah. So let me roll. I'll roll 2d4 here.
Oh, okay. I think it causes bleeding, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it causes something goofy. Let me post
Dazzled,
it.
I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
dazzled.
bleeding and dazzled.
Sheesh. Maybe I'll just. Yeah, maybe I should. So
it is
2d4
dazzled,
bleed.
and now has bleeding as well. So you see, how does it all look as it goes through?
Hold on, my bird is actually savage now, so it should be 2d4.
Oh, nice.
So that first one will be the first one, and then this will be the next. So it'll be 3 and 4 bleeding. Yeah, so I'll like I'll turn to Bird, like kind of angry, like I've been hit twice. I'm like, all right, Bird, and I'll just nod at him, like not even talking, even though I can. Bird's gonna swoop over, watch him miss, and I'm gonna draw just arrows, and then 2 of them are gonna hit, and Bird's gonna be attacking from the back, and this guy's just gonna be like, what the hell's going on?
Perfect. He's frightened before. Now he's being swarmed by birds and arrows as he's getting pelted down. All right. You see the dragon is going to continue its onslaught. I can just make it. You see it fly up toward the deck. It focuses fire upon Will. And you hear it growl out, looking at the infernal mark upon your tongue, and it goes, typically I don't eat infernal meat, but today I'll make an exception. As it looks at you with fury in its eyes, and it lashes out at you with draconic. Actually, it's going to take it easy on this one. It's going to take 2 claw attacks at you.
Let me try.
Or a claw and a tail.
Well, I think if I don't use this, I will 100. I'm basically guaranteed to be dead. So I'm gonna use whammy to force him to re-roll the crit.
All right.
Whammy!
Because I think he might take me out even without critting. So
So it hits, but no longer a crit.
Huge.
And he is going to try to grab you. Oh, I forgot to target that. Oh, what's your reflex, DC?
14, I think. Is that how you read that?
10 plus whatever it is.
10 plus. Oh, is it 10 plus whatever my reflex save is?
Yeah, whatever the number is. Yep.
Okay, so that's actually 26.
Oh, sorry, this is grab. So what's your fortitude?
That would make it a. Oh, sorry, no. I did the previous one wrong. This one is 25.
All right, so unfortunately, it was able to grab you. You feel this creature kind of just grip a bit slightly tighter as it gets its claw wrapped into you. So you see it slash into you, grab you with its claw, and bash you with its tail for 38 damage total.
Sweet, I have 3 hit points.
You see the blue dragon glaring at you, Jeet. Its blood still pooling, and it just looks at you like you could, without even sense of motive, you could see disgust upon its face, and it goes, "We were told servants of Nar had honor, but Prince Ataza assures us that you have associated yourself with the most foul of gods. We will let you meet them." It just continues its onslaught against you. I actually doesn't. I don't save that. It's got a draconic frenzy. Claw, horns.
Does he have 3 fears? Does that matter at all?
So it's not. It's the brawler that's frightened.
Oh,
one.
sorry. Okay. I thought the. Okay. The dragon should be frightened 3.
The dragon? No, it was the brawler that got the frightened cast on.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use my reaction to finally block with my improved shield as I take that damage.
Nice. Yeah, this dragon, like, it is able to land the first hit against you. You see it claw kind of through your shield and kind of notching your flesh. But luckily, you were too fast for it with your other moves. And what is it going to do? It's got another action. Oh, it's going to put itself in a little bit more of an advantageous position. Oh, I forgot that, guys. I forgot to use his haste, too. But we'll remember that for next turn. The Wyvern Elementalist begins his onslaught. You see he gathers his arcane might, kind of looking around, kind of looking for the ideal target to help increase their odds. Jeet, you do see him focus upon you as well, and you just hear him mutter out, "Traitor." As he kind of signs with his hands, you see burning runes begin to glow on his hands, and you almost see it start to reflect upon your armor. Jeet, give me, I think it's a reflex save.
Oh, boo. I think it might be, what is it, automatic? Because if it's armor, then I can't even let go, right?
You can still, I think, if you succeed, you could be unaffected. Or critically succeed, I mean. You could be unaffected.
Okay, yes. Which must reflect, okay. Reflex save. Oh, there it is. I see it. Hero point.
Oh, yeah, you're going to point that up.
My armor, it burns a little less now, but it still burns.
You feel Nara's own fire kind of almost consuming you. For a while, it seemed like it was going to be all ever present, but luckily you're able to fight or kind of sheer will your way through the worst of it. But you will take full damage as well as persistent damage. So 22 damage as your armor just burns against you. And the wyvern is going to... that's what it's going to do. It is going to fly this way. All right, Will, you are up.
All right, well, I'm gonna die. So I might as well try to do as much as I can before I'm dead, which is probably gonna be actually while I'm casting this spell. But for the first time ever, I am in range of 5 enemies. So I think I'm going to cast.
I will say, look at your spells for the manipulate trait. You are grabbed. You'll need to make a flat 20 roll. And I think it's 5 or better. If 5 or better, or whatever that action or spell is, it is lost. For the half manipulate trait.
Yeah, I can't think of a spell that doesn't have that. So yeah, unless would y'all rather I just try to do some damage, or do you think I should try to frighten 5 people?
Frighten 5 people.
All right.
I would like that a lot.
I am going to cast a 3rd rank fear.
Okay.
Targeting this wyvern, this dragonborn, this dragon, this dragonborn, and this wyvern.
Oh, Rashanael unleashed.
And Will doesn't say anything, but all of these creatures just see the sun briefly blocked out by something.
Perfect. Give me a d20.
All right. Just a straight d20 roll, right?
Straight d20 roll. 5 or better. Solid. It gets off.
Cool.
The Wyvern quick fail. Knight will succeed. The Brawler will crit succeed. Dragon will fail. The other wyvern will succeed. So you see some of the wyvern brawler, like he's already been frightened by you once. You see he holds his ground, but the wyverns in particular just seem frightened as the sun or the moon is blotted out in this case by Rashaniel's magic.
Oh my bad, I forgot it was nighttime.
You got an action left.
Oh, well, here's a fun thing I didn't know I had until just like the start of this session. As of this level, my amped message does extra stuff. So I can cast message on who wants, I don't know. Let's do it for
Mockery would be nice if he has a reaction.
oh yeah, you already used your reaction, so it can't be Jeet. And then Belric's not in a great position.
Mockery's kind of in there to make sure this wyvern doesn't leave this particular spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Well, here's the thing. Now I'm going to use amped message, and it can now. Hold on, let me click the amp. Yeah. It has a new amp effect. You can make a shove, a strike, or a trip. I think I'm actually going to target Wisteria. Would you like a free attack? Or you can move. It's up to you what effect you do. But you can either stride, strike, trip, or shove. And you just hear Rashaniel's voice in your head saying, "Save him, or else." And then that's my turn.
So I can Oh wait, I used my reaction on Inspire Stratagem on Mockery.
Oh, never mind. In that case, I have to use it on Mockery. So Mockery, you can stride, strike, trip, or shove as a
It will
reaction.
be a strike. Oh, that's a crit
Nice.
crit.
Hey.
Perfect. How's that
Oh,
all
that-
work together as you unleash the kind of the message spell?
Damn, dude.
Like I said, Will is just you see him just like focus and just like put his hands out in all directions, and this one doesn't like have a lot of visual effects. Like just suddenly the creatures are terrified for reasons that only they understand. And then he just looks over at Mockery, and Mockery hears that voice in his head, like "Save him or else."
Nice.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Mockery.
What'd you say?
The strike. How does it look?
Oh, yeah, no, that's just hearing the voice of Roshan. It's definitely kicking him into gear as one more strike into the solar plexus of this thing with the gavel, just thunderous in nature and bounding off the scales after.
Perfect. And you guys hear below deck as this fight is going on. You do hear Olston kind of call out, and it says, "My friends, do you want me and some of the others to join the fray?" And one of you guys will be able to answer that upon your turn. And it is the Wyvern Knight. And I forgot to have him have his Wyvern attack last turn, so let's start off with that. Mockery, you see its stinger whip out lightning fast towards you, quickly followed by one of its claws. The claw will miss, but that stinger arcs into you. Give me a fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude.
Hey, is this the one that critically failed? Because
The one
it
that
should be
critically
fleeing.
failed was, this one.
Ah, okay, my bad.
I'm gonna use a hero point on that.
That would meet it normally, but unfortunately, you feel poison or pestilence, for another word, fill your veins,
Oh.
and you hear no. As you can, for a moment, you feel yourself fighting against it, and you just hear just this dry voice just go, no. One
Damn.
more time.
Damn.
Is your Hell Knight play, does it give you a -2 for when you reroll, or is it just a reroll?
Oh, let me double check. I think it is a posting this.
I don't think it's just a reroll.
Oh, I would have taken the -2 to be honest.
Oh, no worries. Roll that regular.
Oh, yippee!
Hey,
Still makes it.
you are able to succeed all that one. So it is basic poison. Post the Wyvern. So you will take half of this.
Let's see here. Half. Hyena.
Oh, I forgot the Wyvern's rider is still up. Yeah, he's just gonna keep fighting Belric. He's bleeding from both sides. He slashes out twice with his longsword, hoping to take down this intrepid dwarf. But Belric could prove too fast, or even right up next to him, your bow aimed. He's not able to put you down. Oh, so Wisteria, you are up.
The launching the harpoon cannon is a saving throw, but it has the attack trait. So if I did it as a after a normal attack, would it be like a -5 to the DC of the harpoon cannon?
It would not.
Okay, so if I attack with my crossbow and then launch the harpoon cannon, there's no penalty.
No penalty.
Okay. And Alright, so we'll get to that. First, devise a stratagem on the blue dragon. I mean, he's frightened, so I might be able to get hit with that. Nah, I'm gonna too many other targets. Alright, I'm gonna shoot with my crossbow. Oh wait, recall knowledge. I'm gonna try to identify the sea dragon and figure out its weakness. Macro. Okay, so lowest saving throw of the sea dragon.
It's off guard to you. It is will.
Okay. I'll shove that to my allies, and then. So first action, I will analyze weakness on the sea dragon. Second action will be a crossbow shot. I'm gonna reroll that with a hero point. There we go. And then third action will be to shoot the harpoon cannon at the blue dragon.
Alright.
And
It is going to use liquefy on your attack. So it's going to give itself some resistance to the damage. So as you shoot it, you see it turn kind of this watery, like almost transparent as the bolt goes in, and you see it shrug off a good chunk of the damage. Perfect. It will succeed, so it will still take half damage, but I don't believe the harpoon is lodged into it.
Nice.
How's that all look for you, Wisteria?
So I'm like perched over this harpoon gun with my crossbow on top of it, like lining up the shot while also trying to figure out like the weak spots in these dragons that are assaulting our ship. And in one swift motion, I pull the trigger on my crossbow while also pulling on the cord for the harpoon gun, and both of them hit enough to deal some damage, but not as direct hits as I was hoping. Although getting a direct hit on a liquefied sea dragon is probably not something I could have hoped for, but every little bit counts.
You see blood kind of eking out through its scales as the harpoon goes in, but it's not able to find purchase and hold the creature. And Ostera, you were the first up, so what do you have anything to respond to Osted offering assistance with him and some red shirts?
What are you waiting for? Get out here.
Perfect. Osted will jump in the fray. Flanked on either side by two of the Gavel's red shirts.
We got to get an actual red uniform for everybody.
Osted took care of that for you guys. You see they are coming out in this red uniform with the Gavel's logo emblazoned upon it. Oh, why did they call him monster?
All right.
They're monsters.
Mockery, you are up.
All right. Honestly, I still want to get this wyvern off the board. I feel a little bad for not really doing anything more than striking, to be honest. But there's no one's in his aura, and
Damage is what your character does, my dude.
wait, that's right. So damage it will be. Strike. I've used both hero points at this point. Damn. And strike. Damn.
Oof.
Bonus action, hyena. Strike.
Hiatus.
Hey!
And second action strike. Oh,
You got one in.
yeah, damage is damage. Every point counts. Oh,
Oops, why did Olsen take damage? All right. How does that all look as Hyena sinks his teeth in?
well, Mockery is struggling to find purchase with another strike with the big old Warhammer gavel. Hyena just is able to circle around and basically be an ankle biter, just sinking its teeth into that Achilles heel just for a moment before being that second hit, unable to find much more purchase than that.
Perfect. Jeet, you are up.
Oh my god.
I'll do it.
No. Well, I want to
Right.
do some cool shit, but I feel like I just need to take a breath and recenter. So that's what I'll actually do. Is I will raise shield and 2-action heal on myself.
Yeah.
Because I also have the persistent fire going.
Yeah.
But that's okay because it's persistent fire.
Do you have any resistance to fire?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Not only do I have resistances, but this is the first time there's been persistent fire. So hold on. First, let me do the 2-action heal. This has the manipulate trait. Nice.
Solid heal too.
Cool. So that is the whole of my turn. And from the very first session, I've had this ancestry feat. And finally it gets to... Oh wait, it doesn't even apply to fire. Ah.
Oh, is it purified? Oh, that sucks.
I thought it applied, but oh well. Cool. So then I will just end my turn, which should roll the flat check, I think.
Should. And then damage.
Well, what happened?
Why did it roll so many things?
All persistent things have been happening 3 times. So I guess it rolled
We'll
against
go for
it.
the first one and your first save.
Yeah, it should just be the 11.
Perfect. I think your first one's a crit save too, so you're good.
No, that's the failure.
Oh, the failure is the first one.
Hold on.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. I didn't see. The 7. Yeah, so 7 and then failure.
7 failure.
And I take 3 damage. Is that right? Oh, they
I
are
think
all
it's
mixed
weird,
up
but
on my side.
It did some I gotta figure out why it's doing that. I'll have to reach out to the Foundry sub. But yeah, give yourself back whatever it took extra. And Belric, you are up.
Can I hunt prey on 2 different people in the same round? Like, I have somebody hunted right now, so then could I do that and then shift it?
You'd have let me check. You have to use an action to hunt prey the new person.
Yeah.
I don't think it has 2. You can only have 1 designated at a time. Yeah, so you can change designations.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of turn to Will and give him a look. Is he still being grabbed? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I can make a run over and do a battle medicine, but I don't know like how much good that's gonna do. But I'm definitely down to do that.
Will
I
looks
don't know.
real rough.
I have 3 hit points.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't think you can out heal the damage the sea dragon's gonna do to me. So just assume I'm already dead.
I don't like that. Yikes.
Might be worth it just to step away from this guy anyway, but probably not worth it to.
Well, he has a reaction though, right? Like
If
he
you, well, if you step, you can just move. You only move 1 square, but he won't get that reaction against you. And then,
Yeah.
although I guess there is no penalty for shooting him just from where you are, right? Oh, but you could use that to avoid the opportunity attack from shooting him.
It'd take an action to step, right?
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
But
What if I just step back here? Is that a step or is that just a movement?
That would-
Can I
that
do
would have to be a stride.
That would be a full move. We would take an attack of opportunity, but it would save your actions. It's kind of that trade off. Do you want him to get the
Yeah.
attack and save actions, or
Let's just do it.
all right? Yeah, as you run back, he slashes towards you, but he is like distracted between his own bleeding wounds and the bird in his face, and you're able to easily get away.
All right. I'm gonna have my bird do the support thing. That's my free action because I get a free action for him. So I've moved. I'm going to hunted shot him, so I'm gonna shoot at him twice. One.
Oh,
That's not great. Not great. Okay. So that's my second action, and then for my third, I gotta do something. I'm battle medicine. I don't know.
Alright,
Maybe
go
it
for it.
does something.
Hey, maybe it'll save me.
yeah.
It's possible.
Crit success, nice. Belric, how do you do that? What does Belric kind of use his magic remedies to?
So Belric kind of like slides, like he sees what's going on. He like slides away, misses a dodge, like turns around, takes a couple shots, but then like he's more focused on healing Will. And then he like kind of applies some stuff still while he's grabbed, and he's like, I don't know, and then that's the turn.
All right.
Thanks.
I tried.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna spend this.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see, he is like flexing his might, and you start to feel him grip even tighter and try to constrict. Will, give me a fortitude saving. Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Basic fortitude, you are able to kind of just resist this dragon trying to smash in on you, keeping yourself from being harmed. You hear it howl out in rage and slash another claw at you. Oh, why did that not target you? Oh, what's your AC? Is that a crit?
Yes, that is a crit.
As it rakes its claws across you, just annoyed by your obstinance, it just rakes through, drawing blood.
Quick question. It says critical hit in there. Is the damage there already the critical, or is
That's
it...
already the critical damage.
Okay.
So you guys see Will drop limp within the dragon's grasp. And you see blood pouring out of him as he is now dying too from the crit. That is 2 actions. Yeah, he's just going to slap out his tail against you, Belric.
So this was a fool's errand.
All right. That is a sea dragon. Blue dragon. He just guys continues 1v1 with Jeet. Just still muttering curses to this infernal worshiper. He is going to unleash his draconic frenzy against you. Slashing out its claws. And trying to skewer you once again with its horn. Is he gonna do anything cool outside of that? He's gonna continue kind of maneuvering for advantage.
Hey, I don't think that first attack took into account the frightened condition. Maybe? Because it hit just like by +0, and it should have a -1.
It's got frightened one on there.
Okay, I guess I must have already put it in there without... never mind, my bad.
So it will do for 24 damage. Once again, you're able to kind of fend it off with your shield raised, but it is able to claw into you just for a bit of damage. All right, Houston is up. What's he going to do to help?
Oh, heal Will. Go save Will.
I don't think he can.
He's not a healer, unfortunately. Oh, where does level 3 spells go?
Maybe we just have these red guys, like, these red shirts just, like, load the cannon.
Yeah, I could use some help up here with this harpoon cannon.
Yeah, that might be the play. Austin, aren't there more of you down there?
You kind of see him smirk up and goes, "I'll send a few up, we'll send some more up as the time goes." And yeah, he's going to start blasting out bolts of fire. He attacks first hit against the wyvern, no hit. Second hit against the dragon, miss. The third hit against the other dragon will miss as well. But he gets some damage in against that first wyvern.
Nice.
You see just these bolts of flame arcing out through the night, targeting these creatures. And he shouts, "Yep, listen to your leaders. Go help Wisteria load the cannon." And he kind of just looks at the rest of the gavels as well. He goes, "These are not our most durable friends, so make sure to protect them." Kind of making eyes with Mockery, Jeet, Will, or looking down at Will through the chaos. It is. You see, the Elementalist is up. You see him kind of gathering his magic. You see him kind of pour it into a ball, and he is going to cast Fireball.
Where?
Towards Mockery. Oh, it's not there.
And I shouldn't have battle medicined Will. Now I can't heal him now that he's down, right?
Not with battle medicine, but if you have your little thingy, you could use that. I forget what it's called, like your nature's thing.
Oh, my apothecary thing? Good call.
Apothecary thing. But it would take an action to draw it. So Mockery, your hyena, give me a dexterity saving or reflex saving throw. Is also going to catch the wyvern up in its blast as well.
Reflex saving throw? Apologies, I had just gone back, and now the dogs are barking at something else. Having some issues with dogs today, I do apologize.
Oh, no worries. So I think, did you roll for hyena already?
I don't see a roll in there.
Purple, we'll get that in a second. The wyvern fails its throw. taking the full damage. This wyvern looks to be near death as the flames arc over it. Mockery is able to succeed, taking half damage, and we will get the hyena in a second. But the red shirts are up, and I think they can both get there. They can. So you see them both jump up, and they both spend an action to reload the boarding cannon. All right, the brawler is up. He's going to finally deal with this bird. You see him turn his attention to red. Log sword lashing out twice.
Uh-oh.
I go on hits.
They both hit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so that will miss. The first one will miss. The second one will crit as he kind of slashes boy high and just cuts his blade.
I don't know if that's a crit. Bird's AC or Red's AC is 26.
Oh, 26? Oh, nice. Yes, that's just a regular one. So divide that to 22.
All right. Austin takes that. Just kidding. I'm just going to manually.
Then he's going to command his wyvern to get some distance. Mockery, I think you've got Retributive Strike now, don't you?
I finally sat back down. Luckily, Leslie is back home. I am so happy about that because the dogs have been running me wild, plus something else I want to get into. I'm going to need a little bit. I apologize. I'm going to need a little bit of a recap. What has happened?
Oh, we need a reflex save for hyena, and you've got reactive strike if you'd like to use reaction.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Oh, and I haven't used. Oh wait, never mind. I already did Inspire Strategy. Go ahead.
So strike, and then I'll give a roll for hyena. And Austin was at one of the times I had to get up. Austin was saying something about the ship, so I was not able to hear what he was saying.
He brought some himself and some of the red shirts up to help.
Okay, thank you. Apologies again for.
No worries.
Thank you.
Give me some damage.
Nailed it. Oh, yeah, 33. 24 damage and a... Wait, let me double check. I think I actually did roll for hyena? Or...
No, you just did. You didn't before.
Oh, yeah, my bad. So 21. I don't know if that passes or fails.
That will fail, unfortunately. So it will take this damage. But how do you take down the wyvern before it can flee?
All right. As it's beginning to flee, Mockery just roll. Actually, I can finally turn my camera back on. He rolls back his shoulders and basically, like a baseball bat style, hits it as it's in motion to just fling it overboard. And he gets a good strike to its back. There's a cracking noise, and as it hits the water, it doesn't fly back up. It just sinks. Unless wyverns are light enough to float, and then it floats face down, if that's all right.
Yeah, you see it sink into the water. You hear the wyvern knight howl out in anguish as it sees its partner kind of descend beneath the ocean seas. And look, pure hatred take his eyes as he looks towards you, Mockery. Wisteria, you are up.
All right. Devise a stratagem on Blue Dragon. That's a better roll. I'm going to recall knowledge to try to identify it and figure out its weakest saves.
This is the first time you've done the Blue Dragon, recall knowledge, right?
I think so. I think I did the Wyvern and then the Sea Dragon, and then the Brawler.
It is off guard too. Its weakest save is reflex.
All right, so that dragon's not as nimble as it looks. And okay, so those are free actions. All right, so I'm going to first action will be analyze weakness. And then second action will be strike. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, is a 35 a crit? Because I didn't add off guard to that. Probably not against a dragon.
It's not a crit.
Okay. Just check. And then the harpoon cannon is already aimed at the dragon, and they just fully reloaded it, so I should be able to shoot it now, right?
I think it's moved, so I think you would have to aim.
Oh, okay. Let's see. You know what? I'll just tell the red shirts, aim for the big dragon. It's hard to miss. And then I think I'm going to start heading over so I can do battle medicine if needed.
You're gonna let these guys shoot the cannon?
Yeah.
Alright.
Luckily, it does use the cannon stats, but I will say these guys are not very durable, but they're very useful sometimes.
They're in the safest place on the ship right now. At least on the deck.
Ian's like, I beg to differ.
Valkyrie, you are up.
You're muted. Mockery?
We can't hear you.
I was muted. I'm sorry. I did a bit earlier when Belric said I beg to differ. So I didn't really think about who'd Mockery go for next. Honestly, I more so was thinking about Yippee, the wyvern's taken care of, the cannon's getting ready, Wisteria's shot.
Will's down.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Mockery can't do much about that. So let's see here. Mockery's going to stride up to here. He is going to finally activate his, what's it called? Oh yeah, his martial aura. If I click the action, Dread Martial stance, and Assurance, so it automatically pops off.
Nice.
That's the Mockery. Nice. Next, Mockery is going to... Yeah, best to just strike. And it's going to be at this fellow right here.
Brawler?
Yes. Because the dragon right here, right? That's not in... I see stairs right there. Like, that's not in range.
Oh, you could reach it if you gotta go right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's big.
Oh, at the dragon, a strike.
Double flanking.
Ah, shoot. Unfortunately, out of fortune effects, so that'll be Mockery.
Alright. Jeet, you're up.
What did you say? It's not as nimble as we thought it was.
Yeah.
And that calls for a focus spell that I really like to use.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
All right. And then we look at the dragon before us. And we will attempt to trip it.
Would you like advantage on that? We planned for this.
Yes, especially because it's you who pointed out the weakness.
You only get one of these a day, so if you want to use it later, you can. But
yeah, I'll take it on this then.
Cool.
So I'm gonna just roll it twice. A 1
Oh,
and a 2. Okay.
Man.
His
Oof.
second, a 4 and a 2. Interesting. Okay, well, it looks like we're not rolling. I'm not able to roll high, so let's see if there's anything I can do at the end that doesn't involve rolling. Or at least not my rolling. Okay.
You're due for a high roll, man. I'm telling you.
it's like slots. It's got to pay out sometime.
Well, dragon is also right there, so I'll just raise my shield. Third action. That's my turn.
All right, Will. Give me a dying check.
Yippee!
Good.
Sweet.
Reduce your dying by 1, bringing you down to dying 1. You guys see Will struggling to regain his breath on the ground, bleeding from numerous wounds, but seems like slightly steadier breathing as you look at him in between this dragon. Dark, you are up.
All right. Having seen that, he's going to use some medicinal herbs that he had. It's a little odd that he has it out on the sea. Everyone's a little bit like it's like, hey, but he gives him like some herbs, kind of like out of a mixer, and then just starts shoving it into his mouth, hoping to heal him.
Max
all
save?
points.
A little higher as well. Yeah, for every 2 levels, so you guys are level 8. What does it start? So that should be roll 3 more d8.
3 more?
Pretty sure 1 d8 for every relic level. Yeah, so 3 d8 or 48.
So
Is
here's
this
the
healing
additional.
considered magical? Because it's alchemy, or is it just like a...
It's not magical, yeah.
Okay.
15 total.
Cool.
So I'll
Sorry, you don't plus 3, but you roll 2 more d8 because it's like 48 total with you being level 8.
Oh, I messed that up. Okay, sorry.
12 so far.
How do I roll? 2d8.
There's 17. You can shove that tonic or that kind of alchemic mixture in his mouth, and you got an action left.
Okay, so that was 2 actions to pull it out and then to do it. Okay, and then so I'll use my free animal action to again do the bird support action, and then I'm going to do a hunted shot on my hunted prey, and take 2 shots at this brawler. Very pesky brawler. So here is attack 1.
Nice.
I have to roll damage separate because I. Alright. And this will be attack 2.
Both hit.
Let's go.
This guy is looking bloody.
Dude, I'm messing this guy up, man. Yeah, so looking over to Will, like again, I pull this out, I start healing him, and then like very angrily I just draw my arrow and take 2 shots. Wait, we also have the bird.
Oh yeah, you'll get the regain that bloodied effect. So I'll post that and I'll throw it on.
And he does. I think he gets 2.
Oh, dazzle too.
Oh shoot!
All right, hold on.
Let me double check what. Are concealed from you. Oh, that's so good. That right there is a 1 in 4 chance just to miss.
Saw that you go through slashing at his eyes, arrows piercing into him. And he is definitely bloody, looking worse for the wear, with his mount dead.
Hold on, sorry. It's 2. It's actually, since he's savage now, it's 2d4.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I hit him.
Need damage, so he'll take it at the end of his turn.
Okay. Twice.
It's
I hit him twice.
Uh,
I don't think
Does it matter?
I don't think
Fear
precision stacks like that.
Okay,
think
that makes sense.
Okay.
I know, like, from different sources it can stack, but not from the same source multiple times.
That makes sense. Okay, cool. That's my
And
turn.
Tegan, correct me if I am wrong on
I'm
that.
pretty sure that's right.
That sounds right.
Because, like, you can have acid, poison, bleed, and fire all at once, if I'm
Sure.
not mistaken.
Yeah, he's going to move in closer to you, Belric.
Oh, he's in the aura now! Frightened's not gonna go away.
And he is going to slash out with his claw. That's not against will. What's I think that's just a regular.
26. It's regular.
Just a regular. And he is going to try to grab you, but he'll fail. You see, like, he looked like he was going to try to grab you and move back, but unfortunately, you were able to hold off against him. And he is going to try to bite you now, Belric.
Ah, yes.
He will miss. That was move, claw, bite. He's got one last thing. He's just gonna try to take another bite at you for the hell of it.
Sure.
You will miss. All right, the blue dragon is up. Seeing this soldier not really do its duty, seeing mockery and this bird against it, you see it rear back its head, lightning crackling around its mouth. It is going to unleash its breath. Mockery and red, give me a reflex saving throw.
Oh, that's really, really rough. Oh, okay.
Yikes. Not great there, Reddy
Oh,
boy.
yeah, we're level 8. I was thinking to myself, that proficiency can't be right. No, we're level 8. I forgot. Oh, that. Yeah, this is gonna down mockery. Let me. Oh, fuck, that's gonna.
You're out of hero points. You've already used your Hell Knight plate.
Yeah, that's 100 damage. Mockery doesn't have that much HP. That's. Oh, and the bread did not fare much better.
Yeah, you see this dragon haul back its mouth. The thing is, as it hauls back its mouth towards Mockery, its own ally, and the bird, it is looking at you in its eyes and just unleashes this torrent of lightning, incinerating the Wyvern Knight along with it, and knocking Mockery to the ground. You see him on the ground, battered, smoking, and bloody. How's Red looking?
Red's dying 1. I feel like, I don't know that he said he didn't have a crit failure, which I'm surprised about.
Perfect. So you see them both on the ground, blood, smoke, bits of arcing electricity kind of flying off of them. And you see him sniff at Mockery, then look back to the rest of the group, and he goes, "So goes the fate of all infernals."
I have two.
Sorry.
First of all, does a natural 1 on a save take down the tier of a save? Basically from, like, say, success to failure.
Red had a nat 1 there, so I think I should have the crit failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secondly, how much damage do you need to take over like 0 for it to insta kill? Is it half your max HP or your max HP?
It's your max HP, luckily.
Okay, good, because if it was going to be half, that would have been Mockery dead. On the same vein, is Red still okay? Still at only dying 1?
Dying 2.
It's a crit fail.
Oh yeah, that's a crit. Oh yeah, Mockery's dying 2 as well. Thanks for reminding us.
You see the dragon looking at you. Ostin, you see him kind of manipulating his magic. He looks towards you, Wisteria, and you see him kind of sigils going through, and he goes, not looking great, friends. Maybe a bit of speed will help. And he is going to cast Haste upon Wisteria.
Maybe a bit of healing.
He kind of looks at you and goes, not my bag. My magic's a little bit more arcane than that.
That haste action is going to turn into some healing, so in a roundabout way, he's healing.
If only we had like a bard downstairs.
He doesn't have healing either, does it?
No?
What else? Can he do anything good for anybody else?
Christine? Get Christine up here.
He is going to maneuver away. Alright, the Elementalist is up. He is going to... You see him kind of gathering his magic. He's going to cast Scorching Ray with 2 of his actions, and then Elemental Toss at Wisteria. So Wisteria, and then Belric. So Wisteria, that will miss. Belric, that will hit. And Wisteria, give me a reflex saving throw. Oh, no, sorry. That's an attack roll. So fortune will crit on that last one. I don't know why I didn't double it, but that'll be 14 damage to you, Wisteria.
Did I take a hit? Did Balric get hit?
Can I figure out who attacked? Oh, sorry, I had them both on Wisteria. Who did I say I was shooting first? Did I say Wisteria first and Belric first? Which one was first?
Yeah,
Wisteria.
I see an attack on me that missed, and an attack on... Wait. No.
Belric got hit on the second one, I believe.
Okay, so Belric, you will take
Right.
that 31.
And
Take
then
the
there
what?
The 31.
No. I'm just kidding.
was- and the
All right.
third one was the one that crit?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The red shirts, you guys wanted them to take a... Who'd you all call out for them to take a shot at?
Dragon is what I said. You can't miss. It's so big.
Which
Blue
dragon?
dragon?
The
Dragon.
blue one, the big one.
All right. Perfect. I'll launch that. You kind of see them going through, launching the harpoon against this blue dragon. Unfortunately, he dodges it completely. This guy spends one of his actions reload, or his last 2 actions reloading. The other guy spends 2 actions reloading as well. How many does the harpoon take? Does it take 2 or 1? Oh, the harpoon?
Reload and 2 reloads.
So he's going to shoot it again. He will succeed, but he'll still take half this damage. But unfortunately, keep that harpoon outside of being launched into him. And he is looking bloodied and battered as that harpoon kind of pierces into his scaly flesh.
Is it half damage because he's still like liquefying it, or?
Half damage because he succeeded. The
Okay.
one that can liquefy is this guy.
Okay. All right. We're in trouble.
Stereo, you're up.
All right, the roller set. All right, so first, devise a stratagem on my my dragon of interest. All right, not going to be attacking him this turn. Okay, I think. Let's see. Nobody's frightened.
I think. Nope, never mind.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna recall knowledge on the elementalist. Oh, that. Wait, I can't tell. Is it elementalist or it's wyvern frightened?
The wyvern is frightened.
Okay. I don't think I recall knowledge on that one yet. So I'm gonna do that. See if what's its weakest saving throws? I think I failed on the other wyvern.
He is off guard. And he shares a reflex with the other one.
Okay. So I'll shut that out, and then let's see. Jeet and Will, y'all will be able to help out Mockery and Red.
I can reach. Yeah, I can reach one of them.
Okay. And then let's see. Will and Belric's pretty low. Okay. So first action was. I haven't done an action yet, I guess. All right. Well, let me take care of first things first. I'm gonna use my quickened action to move up to. Actually, I'm gonna move out to this spot, so I'm not in range of Sea Dragon, and battle medicine on Belric.
Yes, thank you.
Did you know that its tail has a 20-foot reach and its jaws have 10 feet? In case that matters.
Okay.
Huh?
Then I would have moved here, so I'm in range of Will if I need to, but I'm still gonna go for it and take an attack if it does. Although the tail can like grapple me on attack. All right. Well, we're just gonna go for it. Okay. And then do I want to do? What's my bonus? Okay, I'm gonna go for extra DC, and then roll for that. Dang. I have one hero point left, so I'm gonna reroll that. There we go.
Huge.
Does it roll? It's gonna roll the. Okay, it didn't roll the actual healing, so 2d8 plus 10. It looks like.
Nice.
Oh,
Holy cow, dude.
that hero point was worth it. But that wasn't my last one.
Was that for me?
So, yes. So that was 2 actions. And I believe Battle Medicine has Manipulate. You wanted to do something on that?
You are able to get it off unscathed.
Cool. Then I'm going to target the Wyvern and then do a Analyze Weakness followed by a crossbow shot. Which he is frightened and hard. Cool. And we're gonna go for some tech.
Dang.
Alright. That's my turn. Yeah, as I'm like running down and there's like lightning bolts and stuff flying all over, and I fire off one shot and then rush up to Belric and like your natural medicine's nice, but this is what the books taught me, and patch up your wounds.
I always imagine battle medicine is just like literally slapping a bandage onto somebody, just like.
Yeah. It hurts.
Thank Austin for the extra action.
You're up.
I'm about to try something. Which probably shouldn't. But
Live
I
your
can't
dreams.
help it.
Live your, live your dreams. This is what it...
Okay. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It says that, so I can't do it. This wyvern off the ship. How high above the ocean is it flying?
25 feet.
Okay, then that doesn't work.
It just to clarify to you, you guys are also 25 feet above the
Yes.
other.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So, instead, I will. And between the sea dragon and the blue dragon, who's looking more hurt?
Blue dragon is bloodied. Sea dragon really hasn't been hurt too much.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, we are going for a full ballista turn. So, let's see. It'll be how many actions to? 2 actions to reload.
It does, but the ballista takes 3 to reload.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. We can pivot. We can pivot. I will. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, just draw some lines. Get some 30 feet. 30 feet. Yeah. We're just forcing reflex saving throws. That's all that's going on. So we will take an inhale and.
Nice.
So that is going to be
Oh,
just the dragon. We're pointing up. Okay, cool. That's 2 of my actions. And then raise shield. Does that make sense? No, there's no one even around. Flare bolt. Okay, yeah. I will. Really at a loss here. Let's see. Maybe try that. No. I think it's fine. I will use battle medicine on myself.
okay.
That'll be my last action.
Perfect. Give us a medicine roll.
All right, come on. Treat wounds. Yeah. Cool.
Perfect. You're able to kind of patch yourself up, even though the dragon comes through. Your breath of fire unscathed, menacing kind of glare still leaking out behind the smoke. Will, you are up.
All right. Well, I am going to spend my first action standing up, I believe.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to get rid of the... Am I still grabbed by the sea dragon?
You are not grabbed anymore.
Okay. Remove that. Remove prone. There we go. All right. First action, stand up. Then I am going to cast 2-action heal at 4th rank, targeting Mockery.
Nice.
Oh. And then Mockery, you hear in your head. We do this reluctantly, but you are still needed, creature. There we go.
Oh, nice. Creature? Sheesh.
And I don't know if this is... Oh, I can get it to actually put it in there. So this is going to be a +4. Nope, that's not how it works. Never mind. I'm just going to hope that it adds the stuff for me.
So
I believe that was the exact damage of the breath, too.
Right. And then, as because I cast a spell from my Angelkin heritage, I get a free step. So I'm just gonna step 1 square back.
Perfect.
And then, hold on. I am doing some math to make sure that it already counted all of my bonuses and stuff to that. Okay, 19. Oh, I could have looked at it right there. Okay. It did not include my extra bonus, so you get an additional 4 on top of that.
Yippee!
And that is my turn.
All right. Alric, you are up.
All right. Do we know if this guy has an opportunity attack, the sea dragon?
We have not seen the creature use it, even though it has had multiple opportunities to do so.
All right.
So if it
my
busted out now, that would be a really crazy move.
my first action, I'm gonna walk down here. I'm going to use a focus point to heal animal.
Perfect. 1 or 2 actions.
This one. Dang, that's not great, but I'll take it.
It's conscious again.
He's conscious. Whoops. I'm gonna remove that, and I'll add it eventually to red. And then after, I guess my that's my second action. I only have 1 action left. I am going to. Do I need to? I guess I would. If I was going to take my apothecary thing, I'd have to use 2 actions to use that, Tegan.
You would, because you have to draw it and then administer it. You could, if you wanted to, like set it up for next turn, you could use 1 of your turn actions to draw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blue dragon was more hurt.
Yeah, blue dragon's bloodied. The sea dragon's like pretty fine.
All right, I'm gonna use my final turn to hunt prey on sea dragon, and that'll be my turn.
Perfect. Sea dragon is up. It is going to slash at Wisteria with its claw. Let me unclick.
I'm gonna use a nimble dodge.
All right, we've all just like bailed on Listeria, but
Hey, I have 74 hit points. Y'all are. I should soak some attacks. Oh, you targeted Belric.
Oops,
That would not be a crit on me because I nimble dodge.
Gave it handy.
watch.
Cost my reaction bit.
Watch.
Slashes at you. He is going to try to grab you as well. I think that unfortunately will. Oh, is that going to crit against your fortitude?
My fortitude DC is 23, so yes.
So he has you restrained in his grasp. Yeah, this is his time to use that. You see, like this snake, like dragon's talons flare open and like almost a human expression of a smile, and he just says the simple words, "Drown the Infernals." It takes a step back with you.
Oh no!
The depths below.
Oh no!
Flashbacks to the time Horus is pulled into the lava.
Great.
Hold
You
on.
all see the dragon fall into the water. Wisteria grasps. Luckily, it is still floating above, but you see Wisteria within its claw fighting to stay above the waves. Mockery, you're up.
I don't think Mockery's actions would be rational at this point, seeing Wisteria getting pulled into the ocean depths. And I would ask, because this is more so like what the characters know versus what I would know. Would Mockery know, would attacking the sea dragon release its grip of Wisteria, or what actions would be necessary to try and get Wisteria out of its grip?
You could try to kind of aid Wisteria. You'd have to be near, but you have to try to aid Wisteria and try to help her break out of the grasp on its turn.
Or kill the dragon.
Or kill it. But that one's pretty healthy.
Okay, so is it possible to go overboard and jump onto the dragon?
You could dive overboard. It would take your speed. You'd be able to jump overboard. You'd get into the water. You would need to try to grapple it if you'd like to.
Grapple!
Oh, you've got a standard weapon. Unless you'd have to let go
Yeah.
of your hands there.
Luckily Mockery has plenty of
Fighting and
biting tails that bites, fists. Yeah, you know what? He'll go for it. Unfortunately, this is also going to be moving out of the range of a blue dragon. So speed, he is going to go overboard. Attack of opportunity? Question mark.
No attack of opportunity.
Oh, hey, I'll take that. Ungrabbing one hand from his blade, or in this case, gavel. Or do you need both hands to grapple, or just one?
You just one. Well, what's Mockery? Because grappling him won't stop him from grappling Wisteria.
Yeah, no, I'm realizing that. But it would stop him from going deeper. Oh, wait, Mockery can't do that. Is he large or huge?
He's large.
Oh, so Mockery can do that with a penalty, right?
Yeah, if you don't have Titan Grappler, it would be, I think, a -2 or -4 penalty. I'll look it up real quick. But I think it should apply if you just do the action.
Let me double check something.
If it's one size larger, you can still grab it. It's fine.
You can still do it, yeah. It's just a penalty.
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah.
think penalty is only for a whirling throw.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Ice penalties don't apply for other.
Nice.
He had a 35 for his last roll. That's really high compared to Mockery's modifier 14. So it might be.
Might be better just run and smash.
Yeah.
Because your grappling really, I mean, it can stop it from going lower, but it's not really.
Yeah. Let's go for a strike, and this will be with the tail. Oh, that actually managed to hit. Nice.
Solid.
And then damn, that's really good. That's done more than the hammer so far. Not overall, but I mean in a single damage roll. And then last action will be the 8 action. That one's going to be athletics to help with whatever skill Wisteria is going to be using to escape grapple.
It's gonna be acrobatics.
So is athletics viable to use to aid acrobatics?
Definitely
When
has to be an 8 roll, so give me an athletics roll as you kind of probably try to ply the claws off of her.
Yep. And this will have a +2 thanks to that racial feat, which I will now post because I can't remember what it's called. Ancestry feat, rather. Pack Hunter, that's it. Circumstantial +2. For a 31.
Perfect. So yeah, you're able to give a solid bonus as you try to wrench the claws off of Wisteria. That is a crit success. So Wisteria, you get a +2 bonus to your check to potentially escape. Blue Dragon is up.
Oh wait, I had a bit.
Go ahead.
And Hyena watches all that occurs and does not know what to do now that Mockery's not on the ship.
Because do you have a mature companion?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's not until 2 levels from now.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. So the Blue Dragon is up. It's gonna go back to messing with Jeep.
Now that my movement is freed up, I'm coming to help.
You see its frenzy goes off. Claw. It just goes, your body will not return to the sands of Ethereum. It flashes out at you, claws just cutting through into your armor. How's Jeet looking? Oh, you did a good heal last time, so I think you're probably all right.
Yeah, back to bloodied, but not down.
Ostin is up. You see him gather his magic again. Goes, maybe you need to go fast too. And he looks over at Will and cast haste.
Ooh, that's very nice. That makes things easier for me.
And he's going to move a little closer to the edge to see if he can help. All right, the elementalist is up.
Oh God, this guy too.
Oh, yeah, he's going to do that. Mockery, give me a reflex saving throw.
All right. Reflex. Yep, no
No.
penalty on this. Look, I think. Oh, I can click this, so it'll have everything.
Oh, man.
That's not mockery. This is mockery. There we go. Double checking. Yep. Everything's good. Fuck. No. Sudden Bolt 2.
All right, that will
That's
do
not too bad
40.
of a damage.
Unfortunately, with a crit fail on that one, it's going to do double. So 40 damage to Mockery.
Any effects from being in the water?
Fortunately, there are no additional effects from the water, but you do see this wyvern knight reach up into the skies and gesture down this bolt descending from the heavens and just crashing into Mockery within the water. The water making it harder for you to kind of dodge its bolt. It's also going to command its wyvern.
I love Sudden Bolt, but damn, is the scary spell.
And they are going to move a little bit. All right, the gavels are going to spin. They've got 6 actions between them. So first guy is going to load one. He only really can do load one. He's just going to load one and hold. The other guy is going to load 2 and then fire. They're going to fire, continue firing at that blue dragon. The other guy's going to aim it for him at the dragon since that thing moved. And the other one is going to launch the harpoon at the one that is fighting Jeet.
Come on, boys.
So this thing is dodged before, so it dodges. At least it takes a half damage. Right.
That's good.
Big damage roll.
This thing is looking. The dragon, you see, it is bleeding from numerous wounds. It is looking hurt. It is looking rough. You definitely see a bit of panic starting to ache into its eyes.
Ooh.
Hysteria, you are up. You're grappled. You're in the water, off guard from the water's waves. You see this dragon staring down at you, and you see Mockery next to you trying to pry you free. What do you do?
Well, because I'm restrained, the only thing I can do is try to escape. So let's get a. Well, yeah, I'll save my devices. Sorry, is acrobatics.
With what's it, the +2 or +1 from the 8 action?
+2, because you crit succeeded.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well.
Oh well, shit.
A critical fail in the escape action says I can't attempt to escape again until my next turn.
Oh.
Did you already use all your hero points? Because you still get extra one for the notes.
I have used all 3. One from the boat, one from the notes, and one default.
Oh.
Right.
Wait, can I? Well, I would need to do it before I rolled. I'll need to check later if Inspire tries and can use it myself. But so let me see. Okay, I can't use attack or manipulate actions. What?
So just stuff like
Battlement.
demoralize.
Yeah, you can demoralize,
Yeah.
call knowledge, all that.
Is aiding an attack a manipulate?
I don't believe aid has a manipulate trait. I'll make sure. Yeah, it does not.
So you could like aid one of
what
my
about like stowing or drawing items? Does that manipulate?
Yes,
Well, that'd
yeah.
be
Interaction is
item.
manipulate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking if there's. Okay, I can't do that. Alright, yeah, I think the only thing I can really do is try to aid Mockery on an attack as I try to like. I mean, I have this closest to a dragon I've ever been in my life, so I'm analyzing it for weak spots and be like, Mockery, hit it here, and I try to like wiggle in its grip to get it off guard.
Perfect. Give me a. What's the lore for dragons? Give me an Arcana check.
All right. Do you want it to be secret?
It doesn't have to be because it's not. This is just a roll.
Oh, that's weird.
You don't have any lore for dragons, do you?
I have a Terrian lore if this dragon's from a Terria. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Crit success. Mockery, you'll get a +2 to your next attack roll. As Wisteria calls out its weak points, she notices as the creature holds her beneath the waves.
Oh, that actually reminds me. The aid action doesn't actually increase DC, does it?
What do you mean?
If that's a crit success, that means it's just 15, right?
What? So A is always a TC 15.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 25 on my aid check, so it's a critical aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Sorry, if I've caused any confusion. I was just reminded by the fact that it's always a 15.
Oh yeah, you're right.
To increase my level.
All right, G, you're up.
You think Nar's flame can be put out? By the likes of you, even in the middle of the water, the ocean, his flame burns eternal. Which is a lot of big words. Or a very survival-based turn. 2-action heal, ray shield, that's my turn.
All right, yeah. Well, it's keeping you in the fight, keeping this dragon focused.
To be fair, saying that, the burning light of the healing flames is the shield. Almost like, I don't know, it's badass nonetheless.
It is badass. It's sick.
So, y'all, in between the turns, I was checking some ranges and stuff. So, I have some stuff. I could heal somebody. Or, I could hit all of the enemies on the battlefield with a Divine Wrath.
Do that.
Okay, that sounds very sick.
All right.
That sounds sick.
Will's just like looking around at the battlefield, like analyzing. Oh, they're all right where I want them.
Just remember that the one that has Wisteria is 25 feet below you, too.
Yeah, in that case, it probably won't be in range, actually. Getting 3 enemies in it is pretty good still.
Go for it, yeah.
I might still do it. I think I'm still going to do it. Now that, because I was going to go and heal Jeet, because he was the one I was most worried about, but I think
Jeet's over there 1v1 and one of the dragons.
Yeah, he's just 1v1ing a dragon. It's fine. Well, he's no longer 1v1ing the dragon because I'm going to cast Divine Wrath. Let me place that. Well, it's fine because I don't think I can get the sea dragon. Hold on, let me place the template and we'll analyze it. We'll take a look at it. I literally
You would be able to get that. It's 25 feet below with a 20-foot burst. I don't think you'd be able to get that.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Well, I'm gonna get the Wyvern, the Elementalist, and the Blue Dragon all in my Divine Wrath. So this is the first time you all are seeing Will cast this spell. He just like puts his hand up in the sky like this, and makes a fist and pulls it down, and A beam of light comes from seemingly nowhere and encompasses this whole area. So holy light falls down upon all of them. I'm gonna roll
Orbital strike?
orbital strike indeed. Unfortunately, everybody saved. But that's to be expected. All right. Well, they all take 23, nope, half of that damage, and they all get drained 1.
What's that New Vegas quote for like the orbital strike in there? Looked like the thumb of God came crashing down on those bastards.
Well,
Why did we get
it's a little bit
drained
more
one?
literal in our case. And then because of that, I am going to be.
What are you asking, Tegan?
Will, where does the drain come from?
Oh, sorry. No, that's only on a failure. My bad.
Okay.
They all succeeded, so they don't get drained. Oh, one important thing to note: that damage is increased by 4 for all of them because I'm a sorcerer. It never takes that into account.
Perfect.
And then I have one more action. I'm going to use that last action to cast Message again, the amped one.
So
And
the blue
I'm going
dragon
to,
is looking pretty rough.
yeah, I am going to send a message to. There's not a limit on who can. Nope, I can do this as many times as I want, I guess. I would like to do it. Give it to. Let's give Jeet one this time, because I haven't used it on you yet. You can choose stride, strike, shove, or trip as a reaction. Oh, wait, but you might want to save your reaction for the shield thing, though.
Yeah,
Okay, so maybe not.
but
It's up to you.
if you don't have any other good targets,
I could do it on just Belric and let him shoot a guy.
yeah, do that.
Okay, I'm going to cast it on Belric, then. Belric, you get a free strike.
Okay. I love that. I mean, I have Hunter's Mark on the dragon, so I feel like I should do that.
Perfect. Go for it.
Agreed. And I'm not taking the move one. I'm taking.
Oh,
Dang.
What the? We need to all reload the game. Who's not rolling that? Who out of the party has not rolled a nat 1 for their last roll?
You guys have
Last
rolled
roll?
a lot of nat ones this
Yeah,
one.
no, for their
My last one was
roll.
not a nat one, but I have rolled a nat one today.
Yeah, my
And,
last roll was in that one. Wisteria's last roll was in that one. Belric, I'm reloading.
I have
Alright.
2.
Dude. Yeah, unfortunately, that arrow flies by this very wounded blue dragon. Stays up. Well, but luckily, Belric, you are up.
Oh man.
Oh, hey, I just remembered I have an extra action from haste.
Oh, yeah, you do.
So
Yeah.
I am going
Nice.
to. Let's just take a few steps forward. I'm going to come over here. Maybe. I don't want to be too close to everybody else because that elementalist is going to drop another fireball on us or something. But I do want to get within 30 feet of Jeet.
Just to be clear, I am close to full health right now.
Right.
If
But
that changes
a cool
anything.
thing is that you can cast your spells from my position if I'm
That is
within 30 feet
true.
of you.
Yes, that is.
Oh, yes. Oh, really?
3, 4. I said 4, please. Thank you. Am I now close enough to Jeet? Yes, that's as close as I need to get. I'm going to stop right there. And I'm just going to, the elementalist is going to throw a fireball at me and it's going to be fine.
I mean, if you're worried about fire, today's a great day for a swim. You get 5 fire resistance while you're in water.
You do. Unfortunately, you get off guard as well, but All right. Mockery, Wisteria. You guys are both in the water with this creature. He's going to take a claw attack at each of you. Wisteria.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we skipped you, Bill. All right, go ahead, yeah.
Whoa. All right. Hey, is red in striking distance right now? Like, is this square include the dragon?
So the Pathfinder is weird with the tokens. It has to be kind of like the you like hover over the red box.
Okay. Yep. No, we're good.
I like pop-out tokens, but I also like them to stay within the confines of the corners of the token.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. This is probably not a popular opinion, and it's very deliberate, but I'm moving my hunted shot from the sea dragon to the blue dragon.
It's popular in my
That's
book.
fair.
How's
I
Blue
mean,
dragon is more hurt. It's
Same.
valid. Go for it.
Okay.
His name is off the board.
And there's a chance he might take it out.
Yes. So that'll be my first action. My second action, I'm going to command animal. I'm going to have Red get a little bit closer right here. So he's in striking distance, and then he's going to do a support action. And then again, I'm going to do...
Red has to use one of his actions to stand up too. Because he was knocked unconscious with that blast.
Yes, you're right. He was prone. Okay. So... changes everything. No, it doesn't. Hunted shot. Screw Red. I'm shooting my first two. Here's the first shot at the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, another. No. Okay. Here's the second shot.
There we go. All right. How much damage can you put off on this shot? Nice.
Oh, you're
Valerie,
within your
how's
aura.
that arrow look as you take down this one?
Oh man. Is there like a weakness in dragons in the area?
I would probably like, I don't know what the weakest spot on them. Probably like either kind of like the scales by their eyes, or kind of like the scales by their wings are probably a little bit lighter, but definitely take your creative license on this.
So I would take my first shot towards the head, and maybe like it would deflect off like some plate, and then my second shot I would like really target like kind of the chest area, like a weakness between the wing and the chest to like maybe hit an internal organ, and that shot would be perfect, and it would just stick him, and like he would go straight down. And then for my third action, I'm going to... Sorry, I'm going to make that Boone's Call.
We're keeping that dragon body. It just got deleted off the map, but that dragon body now belongs to the Gapples.
That is on the... Yeah, that is not leaving this ship. Sorry, I'm doing this Boone's Call, and I want to... Mockery, are you up and on that dragon?
Mockery's in the water, and I just double-checked his HP. He's alive.
Get out of this grapple, I can battle medicine you, but we'll see how that goes.
Do I have to target a specific ally when I do this boon thing?
What
No,
are you doing?
I want to do this Warden's boon.
You do have to choose an ally for that one.
Okay. Wisteria, do you think you would be the right target for this? It would give
that's gonna
you...
if I can get out of this grapple, it would be great, but that's the risk. I mean, I don't think I'm going to crit fail again, and I essentially have 4 actions, so...
I'm sorry, I guess I need to move... I'm going to move my Hunt Prey back to the Sea Dragon, and then I'll determine from there. So that's my bad. I was confused. So that'll be my turn.
It was a good idea.
Yeah.
You were able to kill a dragon.
One down. One down.
Hearing the arrow rip through the blue dragon's eyes, the sea dragon howls out with rage, howls out with pain and loss as its comrade goes down, and you hear it growl. A mortal dare spill dragon blood. Tanin, remember this. Though you two will not emerge from your watery grave, And he is going to.
Oh no. Hate it.
He's going to bite Wisteria, claw, mockery.
Oh,
I'm gonna nimble dodge. Oh.
Perfect.
So wait, yeah, the nimble dodge makes that not a crit.
wait, who was to who?
The
Oh
bite
yeah.
with Wisteria, claw to mockery.
Okay, that claw targeted me, and the nimble dodge went into that. But
Perfect. He is going to last one. So he's got yeah, he's gonna try. So he's gonna try one more claw at you, mockery.
He may try.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
That results crit by +5. How? Mockery's AC is 27? He's got. Oh, fuck! He's down. He's down. That's down by a crit.
Slashes into you. Doesn't grab you. You see him rip across the water, cutting into your kind of your Hell Knight plate, scratching through your flesh. You see blood pooling into the water. You see Mockery begin to sink. Mockery, you're at dying 3.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. That is indeed dying 3. Because wounded and then dying 2 from the.
And he is going to, you see, Wisteria, you see this dragon smiling at Mockery as he sinks below the depths. He is actually going to release you, and you see him start to swim
swim like away from us.
away.
Okay.
He's gonna be a messenger. Mercy, Tegan. Truly. I thank you so much.
Let me see. I forgot swimming, how fast you sink. I'm not sure if they clarify that.
I know it's going to be faster than you can swim without a swimming speed, because swimming in this is damn hard and very slow. The Mockery's and he's heavy.
Yeah, you are in heavy water. When we get to your turn, we're going to have you roll a d4. And that is how much you will sink by.
A D4 what?
Times 10.
Holy shit! Okay.
Austin is up. That is what he is going to do. He is going to use both of his actions to sprint here, use his last 3rd level spell, and see if he can help Jeet dive into the ocean and potentially save people. So he is giving Jeet haste as well.
Mockery, if you die trying to save me,
It would be fitting, especially because if you want to get into it, like Mockery going down was also like I intended Mockery to use the Lover's Gloves on his turn, so he would have been reaching out to Wisteria as he's sinking down.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Wyvern Knight, you see it kind of flapping its wings, looking at the retreating dragon, looking at the dead dragon. You hear it call out, "Don't come back to Eteria. You've been exiled. Prince Ateza will have your head if you come back." And you see as he kicks into his dragon, or his wyvern, he does cast Fireball as his parting gift.
Oh boy.
And he begins to flee as well.
Let me get Hyena here.
Oh, hold on. I'm not Ostin. It keeps telling me I'm Ostin. Well, I rolled it for Ostin. There you go. You don't have to have him roll.
Oh, yeah, he is in that blast, yeah.
Oh, Hyena succeeded.
Nice.
Almost in the dawn.
Hey, Will succeeded.
Yeah, good, because I needed it to stay up.
Yeah, you see it. Fire crashed upon the scene. He is, I think, because he was here before. He is about 40 feet off the map, and I don't think anybody's going to pursue, but in case you want to. The red shirts, we're just going to ignore them for right now. They couldn't really, they'd be more of a hindrance to trying to save Mockery than a help. Hysteria. You see Mockery starting to sink into the depths. What do?
I'm going to grab that hand he's holding out, pull him close, and try to bind his wounds with a battle medicine.
All right.
I'm just going to do trained. Critical success. Oh, wait.
Nice.
Oh, let me see. Okay. I was a natural 20 anyway. I could have gone for more. But so we're like at the surface of the water right now, right?
Yeah, he's kind of started to fall beneath, but luckily you were able to heal him before he fell too far.
Okay. Can I is there something to where I can grab onto the, or what would it take to get back on the ship?
So basically, if you can just climb onto the ship, so if you guys want to continue the fight, you could if you could climb on the ship, it's going to take, unless you have a climb speed, half your movement speed to get up 25 feet. But if you guys are not pursuing the fleeing dragon and wyvern, we could get out of initiative.
I mean, I'll take a shot at the wyvern. So I'll use 2 actions to climb out, and then with the quickened action, I'll just take my final shot at the wyvern to see if that's enough to finish it off or not. Yeah, I don't have anything that will get me sneak attack.
I don't know about y'all, but I say we pursue. That's out of character. Mockery is just going to be trying to get on the ship, but never mind. I see Tegan's expression. That might not be advisable.
I mean, you guys definitely could. Unfortunately, that will miss with the range.
I think if they want to get away from us, they're faster than us. So I don't think we could catch up to them, unless they decided to come back after us again, which they might, because now we're shooting at them.
Yeah,
I would also like to get a parting shot off.
yeah, it is within my range of the crossbow.
Oh, remember that guy's 40 feet off the map.
Oh, the one. Okay. Okay, then yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Yeah. Yes. I'll just I'll reply in kind.
Oh, this has a range of 500 feet. Holy crap.
Oh wow.
wow.
Talk about damage.
Is that an average of 2 per? Wow.
Yep.
What? Oh.
Nar says hello, I guess.
All right. Will, do you have any parting shots for these guys?
I mean, I could try to do spells at them. I think. Hold on, let me check the range on Divine Wrath again. No, they're out of range. All right, and then our friend the Knoll has been healed already. Nobody is currently dying, so I think I'm good. Will's just gonna lean up against this the mast for a second and just take a few deep breaths.
Perfect. To get your breath back. Boric, are you taking any parting shots?
And you do got that dragon marked.
I will say that dragon is very healthy.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear Feller. No
If I say no, it sounds like you maybe should be able to talk. No, okay.
Well, he sent in the chat. He's not taking a shot, so.
No shots? Okay. Alright, Mockery. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Out of prone. First action. As he just like breaks through the surface after being patched up. He's breathing heavily and he's going to like the best way I can put it is like, you know when dogs are wet and how they're fur mats? He's just like that right now. And he's just like clinging to the side of the ship and like trying to haul himself back up.
Suri will reach down a hand for that last little bit.
Alright. In that case, one of the actions, though it's not really usable for the fight now. For what it's worth, 10 temporary hit points for 10 minutes.
It's a good idea to do it.
Huh?
What?
I mean, they're coming back. Y'all are still shooting at them.
Tegan, you do not know the terror you just put in me by saying it's
Hold on. Yeah. Instead of not shooting, maybe I'll use this time to heal instead of.
they were the scout force.
Yeah. Can I draw my Apothecary's Garden?
You could definitely draw it.
All right. I'll draw it and I'll take a medicinal herb, which is.
Are we about to get into ship
48.
combat, Tegan?
Not, I mean, they are taking off, but you guys just saw something that had a lot of range.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fuck. I get
Sea
4 of
Dragon,
these.
you see that thing straight disappear. It has a crazy swim speed, 100. It goes 300 feet. Or actually 400 feet because it's got haste still, and it is gone.
I'm sorry, did you say 400 feet?
It's hasted, so it's got 100 feet for each action.
Holy, that's fantastic. First of all, and that's horrifying. Second of all,
So he disappears. Olston, there's really not much he can do. He's gonna go by Jeet.
Maybe Olsen can start reloading things.
He'll go over here and he'll spend 2 actions reloading the bolt. You see the Wyvern Knight kick his Wyvern into gear, but with his last 3rd level slot, he is going to cast Fireball right back at you guys. And you just hear him yell out, "Burn!" in the Infernal Hells. You guys, give me a DC 28 reflex saving throw.
All right.
oh, that might be bad for Mockery, depending on this damage. Oh shit!
Yeah, this one's gonna probably take me out. Unless I crit succeed, which is possible.
Let's see.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's not a crit. That's unfortunate for Belric, but
Okay, I'm gonna be real. If not for this temp HP, Mockery would be dead right now. Like actually dead, going down that last time would have been dead. So, you fee for that particular magic item.
perfect. Well, you guys see the fireball kind of just erupt on the ship, and as you look up, you see the Wyvern flying in the distance. Another, how fast? Another 160 feet away. And with that, we'll wrap up this. Actually, I assume you guys are done shooting and giving chase, or do you guys want to continue?
No.
I just have one thing I want to say before we wrap up. Wisteria turns to Mockery and says, "Diving off the ship? That's the stupidest, least tactical thought decision that any of us have ever made. How dare you?" And then I grab him by the face and kiss him.
Aw.
You all look out, you see this corpse of the blue dragon aboard your ship. You see one of the Prince Ateriz's wyvern riders, and you survived his assassination attempt as he sent his retribution towards you. But you have earned the enmity of a dragon of Tanin, since you have slayed one of their kind. And two of them have escaped to bring back the message to Prince Ateriza and the Imperialists that not only do you live, but you have killed a dragon.
It just hit me. We've made an enemy of basically all of Eteria and the dragons now. Oh,
Well, the dragons are somewhat allied with the Imperialists. As you guys saw, the dragons don't really care so much about the Imperialists because they were chalking breaths, lightnings all in the way without care of hitting those guys, but they are allied.
so now all of Eteria knows you are here.
You see kind of the floating, you're going to see ripples in the water in the distance and the kind of beating of the wyvern wings as they fly back. Also with this, I will give it to you as well. Within the kind of the pouch of one of the wyvern riders, the wyvern rider that you guys were able to kill, you find two things. You find gold, and you also find kind of a missive, pretty much. And you see it is from the High Prince Aterza, basically kind of giving some outlines of their orders, indicating that they had spotted you all in Relican. There was a potential disturbance with the Ashen that had brought you to their notice, and that they were to go through Kill, Mockery, Will, Wisteria, Belric if he interfered too much. Jeet was to be knocked unconscious, brought back to the Imperialist in chains. All other gavels were to be either shipwrecked or killed. So in the orders of High Prince Terza, you kind of see a lot of writing, or a lot of his referencing within the missive itself is about his new campaign to, once he is emperor, once he serves in his father's stead, to cleanse Eteria of all infernal traces, starting with the gavels.
How on fire is the ship right now?
I realized halfway through I forgot to do ship damage with the fireballs and breath weapons, so we will not worry about it for this one.
Oh, that's the Redshirt's problem.
Yeah, that's why we got the B squad.
How on fire is Will right now?
I want to ask. You said smolders quietly in the background. Is that like smolder like fire or smolder?
No, the fireball took me out.
Oh no!
Well, luckily they can get you back on that side. Mockery, thankfully you did that glove piece, because I think that would have taken you down again otherwise, and that would have been death, wouldn't it have?
Yeah, it would have been death. So you pay for character connections, because otherwise he would be dead. Holy shit! It nearly happened again.
You guys survived this one. Learned that the prince. Oh, one other piece too that you will have kind of see within that as well. That missive is that the gavels are exiled completely from Eteria. Basically, he within the missive he says if you're not able to succeed, the Imperialist armies will be on lookout if they ever return.
That's fine. I don't want to go back.
Oh, we don't want to come back.
Now I'm going to propose something out of character.
We
I
don't
know
want
this is a bit, this is a joke, but this could be an actual character choice. There would be no better time to turn on Mockery and Wisteria than right now. Because
no.
Will
Not
might
up
be
to
down,
me.
but
I am
Belric,
unconscious.
Belric and Jeet are healthy enough they could take him out. Take him out back like a hero.
Yeah. No, I thought about it. I mean, I think I did. I mean, yeah, like, I think like when you got dragged down, and then Mockery jumped in, I just turned around and like started fighting another. Like I had that guy targeted, and I was like, no. So I made a bit of a decision there. That's why I was like, this may not be the popular decision. Like, so I don't know if that was noticed at all, but yeah,
Well,
like there was.
Bauer can couch it in tactics if anybody asks him about it.
I killed the dragon, so that's I've got a good justification. So
What about Jeet? How's Jeet feeling on the?
Not great.
Your silence worries me.
The fact that I, as a player, which means like Jeet in the game, had to think many times whether I would be healing a drowning Mockery or not healing a drowning Mockery.
I noticed you didn't heal a drowning Mockery.
Yeah,
I mean, there's repercussions, you know.
yeah.
There's repercussions to the decisions that are made, and sometimes it's unsaid, but I think you felt them today, and I don't.
Yeah, I mean, he did not heal Mockery the first time around. He waited for like Will to heal him. He could have. I measured the range.
I did not even notice that.
I did. I went like right before Will, and then I just didn't say anything. I was like, yeah.
I healed Will.
I also thought about, but I was like, we need the damage.
We need this.
No.
It's like, yeah, we need him to swing the sword. I didn't really love the consequences of characters' actions like this. So I want there to be known genuinely no hard feelings, and I love stuff like this.
Yeah, that was good.
Will is still on the ground, slightly crisping.
Dude, I will say Will was a badass. Will was a badass. Like you had 2, 3, or third
Yeah.
level spells that were like freaking
Super
dope.
cool.
Like both of them were dope. Like that was
The last time I was in range to use the fear on 5 creatures, I got critted to 0 hit points before my turn came up. So
yeah.
it doesn't happen often that I'm in range to use that on 5 people, but I was very excited when I saw it.
No, that was sweet.
Perfect. Well, you guys made it through. Wasn't sure if it'd bring the group closer together, but it sounds like there's some like behind the scenes tactical decisions on here. Like,
I mean, I didn't pick up on it, but I feel like Wisteria probably would have been aware of or noticed that some decisions were made, and if so, I think she would call Jeet out on it. Like, Jeet, and maybe Belric with a little bit like that as well, but like, where was that healing? Like, Mockery was not in any good shape when he came in to save me.
Oh, the
I mean,
worst
I
thing
understand there
is
was a dragon there, but we're a team, right?
the worst thing is Walker would probably stick up for Jeet there, like tactically, because he would not have noticed. I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm saying he has a -1 wisdom. His perception is low, and he trusts these people even with the friction that has occurred.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was the heat of battle, Wisteria. Like there's no, like our minds weren't in the right spot, and we were doing everything we can. All of us survived. That's the important part. That's what Belric would say.
I mean, the heat of battle is when we need to have our minds in the right spot. It better not happen again. If we don't work together completely synchronously in situations like this, none of us stand a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. If we are all not on the same page, we do not stand a chance. I agree with that sentiment.
Osten kind of like completely misreads the room. And he goes, "We killed a dragon. Hey, we're all alive." He pats out a little fire on Will and kind of gives a punch to Mockery. He goes,
Will
"We
is
did it,
still
guys."
unconscious.
He's-
When he punches Mockery, there is a genuine flint from Mockery as he is currently still in pain. I'm sorry, that actually hilarious sight to me, like going kneeling down, patting Will out a little bit, and then just like the little jab to Mockery, and actually getting him to flint. Like, hey, we did it!
kind of sees
Um,
sees like the tenor of the room and just kind of like, oh, quiets down.
There you go.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. If you're still unconscious, I would give you the my last my apothecary stuff.
Thank you.
With that, we will wrap up this session. You guys, probably deeper rips in the gavels than I expected from an encounter to add to. But you all emerged victorious. You survived Prince of Tears' attack. And you guys are finally hitting the seas to head to Fesia. Next section, I was hoping we'd get into that this section, but next section will be kind of some of the journey pieces as you guys make your way sailing across the open seas to the Fessian Islands. You guys will potentially have some downtime depending on how the rolls go. So think of what you can and may want to do on the ship, and that is where we'll pick up next session. Well, thanks everybody. Join us next week at 7 and see how deep the rifts go in the gallery as they make their way to head to war in Kata.